My name is Charles Turnage. I am a Mammoth Ivory, Mammoth fossil ivory. I guess you could call me an entrepreneur. Basically, I import anywhere from 7,000 to 10,000 pounds per year. I've been doing it for about 20 years. 90% of everything I get comes from Siberia. I get some from Alaska, I get some from Canada, but the majority is from Siberia. I have a Russian contact that goes out in the area of Russia, Belarus, other countries, and he finds people who have it, and I buy from them through him. We normally get the majority of it probably toward the end of the year, because I try to get my supplies ready for the next year. We have different types of grades of it. We have stuff that's more like, kind of like what we call the light bark, which is basically light colored brown lines in it. We get stuff that's a little bit more in depth with more lines. Sometimes we call it little crackle lines and little brown bark. And we get stuff sometimes it's basically brown with a few colors in it. Now this is something that we get that occasionally we'll have. You can see like a little blackish color in there. Now that can be anywhere from black to blue to green. Now all these colors are natural. Well, we basically got several grades of it, and like I said, we get some with the blues, greens, blacks, colors like that. That comes from a mineral called Vivianite. It's found in the ground. Now, the average age of the mammoth I have is probably about 15,000 years old. There may be some that's probably maybe only 3,000 or 4,000. There are others that may be close to 50,000 years old. Now, one telltale sign of age is when the actual bark, the interior starts turning a darker brown. That's definitely older. The stuff that's not as old will be the one that's interior is still almost like the color of elephant ivory. Now we do get, interior. This is the actual inside of the tusk that's more, similar to elephant ivory. It has like a little bit darker, but very similar.
It looks pretty much like modern ivory, huh?
Right. Now, like I said, we get a lot. We get several thousand pounds a year. Sometimes we get pieces that are like small, rough, tough sections. We cut them off and try to finish them, and people can use them like hidden tanks. The majority of our sets we sell are basic for knife makers, but we do sell to the gun industry. The gun industry normally likes the stuff that we call crosscut, which would be this material over here. These are grips made out of crosscut right here. Also, we do mammoth tooth, do ink pens out of it, scales out of it, stuff like that. So that's basically what we do.
You talk about some of the prices?
Well, prices range. Like I said, the stuff with the blues and blacks and greens are normally the higher price.
Would they go for about 80, 100?
Well, it's basically based on the size. Like for instance, this right here, this has a little black in it. That's approximately 1.5 wide, probably by 4.5 long, and probably about 5/16 thick. A piece like that sells for $298. I would say $298. No, that's $295, but they're normally about $298 to $350. We have stuff that's like the lighter stuff like this. This is like about $255. That's basically almost the same size, but this is around about $250, $255, something like that. We do have pieces that are very, very long, stuff like that. That one goes for like $325. Then there are a lot of people who do folders. Now we have little small ones for folders. This is one with a little color in it. That's about $60 for one like that. Here's one with very little color in it. That was 65. That's a little bit bigger. This one is 45. No real color in it. That's like little brown bark. That's about 45 bucks. So that's basically our price range on it. Like I said, we've been doing this for many, many years. We have a good relationship with the Russians. Because of the last few things been going on through the last few months, it's been a little bit hard to get it out of Russia. The good thing for us, we have a very, very large supply of it. So we'll probably, if we don't get any more today, we'll have a 2-year supply still remaining. That's about it.
And how do you get it? You get it in big tusks?
Oh yeah, we get in big tusk sections. Now we normally don't get real big, what I call what we call it, ones for exhibit. We don't get those type of tusks because they're very, very expensive.
Can you cut it up and polish it, or?
Well, if I get something that's pretty good, we won't cut it up. We'll just finish it, and we'll send it as a display model. Display piece, and sell to collectors. Occasionally, we have sold. We've sold one skeleton, the full mammoth skeleton once before, and we've sold some skulls, jawbone, stuff like that. Occasionally, we get hold of those, and we basically deal with collectors. So we have a big range of customers, from collectors to knife makers to grip makers to jewelry makers. And that's basically what we do. All right.
Okay. All right. Appreciate it.
All right.
All right. Thanks a lot.
All right.